Hi, I'm Edie,
I'm Judy,
and
and
together
together
we're
we're
the
the
Rainbow
Rainbow
Grannies.
Grannies. Hey!
Yay! Well, we've got TikTok going on over here at the same time that we're doing YouTube. So I'm getting a lot of my conversation from over there. We are part of the LGBT plus community.
We're here every weekend, Saturday and Sunday morning, Eastern time. So let's see. Normally, like Edie's always here at 8 o'clock. I slept in this morning, so we're here late on YouTube today. But we've got on TikTok. Some other folks are joining us on TikTok. We've got them screened in, so you'll hear their voices too as we continue our conversations. Like you guys, I'm just jumping into what they've been talking about for the last 45 minutes.
So we're really not talking about much. We were just sharing. One of the young ladies here is married. She would you consider yourself you are Ruth, right? Is Ruth your name? Oh, she paused. Is that who that is, Wesley?
I think so. She paused her live.
Well, I just wondered if she's is
There
is
she is. There she
okay.
is.
Are you is
Maria.
your name? Oh, okay, you're Maria. Okay, yeah, I wasn't
All right.
sure if you were Ruth Wesley's friend or whatever.
Oh no, Ruthie is gone. I think Ruthie's gone.
That's okay.
No,
Well,
I do.
well,
I do.
Maria, we'll share with the fact that if you don't mind, Maria, you're being recorded right now on our
Yes,
YouTube channel, and
of
so
course.
you had said that you're in a straight relationship
Yes.
and you have how many children?
I have 6 kids, two
Uh,
boys and 4 girls.
and a whole bunch of grandkids too, right?
Nine. Nine.
Nine,
Nine.
nine.
Wow, you
So,
lucky duck.
so in this, Ruth was telling us about the fact that um, like we all have like somebody gay in our family, here and there and all that kind of stuff. So, how many were you able to narrow down so far? I'm sorry, you're not Ruth, you're Maria.
Maria.
Yeah, my older sister, Selena, she's been married for 13 years with her wife. My auntie Deb, I have several cousins and uncles, and 2 of my daughters are bisexual.
Oh, wow.
Right. So the grandkids, you don't know anybody yet.
No, they're all
Yeah.
little still.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So Dana is here on YouTube. Good morning.
Morning, Dana.
We're talking
Over.
with folks on TikTok, and Maria is just talking about she's got a husband, children, and grandchildren, but a lot of gay folks in the family,
That's
which
right.
a lot of us have,
Yeah.
and if we're lucky
My
enough, they
niece,
let us
my
know.
niece, I'm sorry, Judy.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I think if we're lucky enough, they come out and let us know that they're gay, so that we can still continue being a really nice family together.
Right.
And no secrets.
My niece is pansexual, and she's the love of my life. I helped raise her. She's like my own child. She's 30-some years old, and she's just amazing. I just
So,
middle
so we
of
see.
Walmart. In the middle of Walmart, that came out. One of my friends saw me looking at a lacy thing in the women's department. She's like, "Are you gay? Because you never have girlfriends, and now you're just looking and looking at this." And I'm like, "Girl, I am gay." I screamed, "I am gay!"
I just have to say, Walmart of all places.
Right?
So I see on here, crazy grandma typed in the thing. I'm going to try to include everybody here. That I have a son, 28, is gay, and I believe everyone has the right to love and be loved. And then Krista
Amen.
says,
Thank you. God bless you all.
Krista
I'm sorry if
says,
that offends anybody. I say amen all
Go
the
ahead.
time.
It does not
I've
offend
only-
anybody. That's beautiful. Thank you. I say amen too.
Yeah, and here Chrissy says, I've only realized what I was last 5 years, and I'm 54. Small conservative town.
yep.
Yeah.
Tina says, my grandson Ben married his husband Austin last month. Congratulations, Ben and
Oh,
Austin.
congratulations.
Let's see. Channing says, girl, I'm gay. Channing is from Cranberry. And I
Okay.
didn't tell you, but today is the wildflower
Flower?
festival, and it's out there by the
Oh.
Cranberry area.
Oh,
And I
nice.
thought we
Are you
might
guys
want
going?
to go.
Are you going?
Well, we don't know yet. I'm just now mentioning it to her. You
Yeah,
get
that sounds good.
but it depends on how the allergies are going to be too, and if
Mhm.
it's 90 something degrees outside.
That's good too.
Ladies, I have like a little situation. I wanted to ask you a
Hi,
question.
Kate.
We're here for you, Maria.
Okay, so my grandson is going to be 4 in October. He's autistic. My daughter and her ex are separated. They're co-parenting somewhat. She's the number one raiser of my grandson. And he has weird things with him dressing up, playing with things that are girly things or things that are pink. And my grandson is 3.5 years old. He loves pink things. There's nothing wrong with pink. And my daughter's best friend is gay, of course, and he is also the godfather of my grandson. And I love him since he was 10 years old, and now he's 40 years old. And my son-in-law thinks if my grandson plays with pink things or dresses up in role play girl or boy clothes, that he's going to turn gay. And it's driving me crazy. I don't know how to get through to him.
You won't be
What
able
is
to.
wrong with him?
You won't be able to help him, but there is no turning gay.
There's not. That's what I try to explain to him.
You are what you are. It's just a matter of being
Exactly.
able to accept who you are. You have to
I was
accept
born
it,
this
and
way,
then
baby.
right. We were all born this
Exactly.
way. We fought it for a long, long time. I myself attempted to be as straight as I could possibly be my
Me
whole
too.
entire life until one day I was just like, wait a minute, it's about time I be me.
Uh-huh.
That's how my
And-
older sister was, Selena, the exact
Right.
same way. She played the part, played the role until daddy said this and that. And then she finally came out and became herself. And I was so proud of her.
Yeah.
We always knew she was gay.
And as
but
far as
I-
the little boy
she came
that
out
likes to
so
wear his
happy.
pink, you know, I mean, I wouldn't even worry about his dad because I'm
He's
telling you,
3 years old.
But-
He's so
Hold on,
opinionated
hold on.
and make
I-
comments
Do
all
they
the
have
time.
joint custody?
No, they don't. My daughter, they're just role playing, doing co-parenting. My daughter does mostly
but let me tell you,
98% of the
Maria,
Does he see
wait,
him privately?
wait,
No,
wait.
he doesn't know.
let me tell you what I got to tell you about this and how this is going to play out. So get ready, Maria. When they
Good.
do finally separate, Dad is going to roll off into the heavens wherever he wants with his whole new family and his whole new life. And he's not going to give a shit what color that little kid has on. So this is what I believe. So you just sit back and be supportive of the little boy and be there for him because he's going on to meet himself a younger, sexier, prettier woman with.
in his eyes.
He has several girlfriends.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he gets so jealous of my daughter, even though they've been separated for 2 years. He
Oh.
gets seriously
Oh.
jealous.
Yeah.
And she
So-
barely has had a new boyfriend for 3 months. She's never dated anybody, and it's all new. And he's getting insecure, and he's losing his self, within the whole situation. And okay, his godfather bought him a RuPaul little play set, and he got so pissed off.
Wow.
I thought
A
it was so
RuPaul
cute.
play
I
set.
love
Oh, my.
RuPaul.
Oh, I didn't
I
even
love
know they
RuPaul,
sell
right?
RuPaul play sets.
Right? Like it's a cute little set to play with. It's
I
like
have watched every
Yeah.
episode
Oh
of
my
every.
like any
God.
of those little sets, and he got so offended
Oh.
and didn't want him. I'm like, too bad. He's playing with it. Too bad.
So I want to read a few things here. Chrissy's saying pink and blue only became girl and boy colors because of marketing the clothes in the early 1900s because all babies wore gray until then.
Yep.
You look at our
Yes,
grandparents,
exactly. Neutral
photos.
Hey, sweet
And
Marie.
Chrissy's saying we don't gender colors or toys in my home.
A lot of people
What
do,
I-
and a lot of people did.
What I
That's
also
insane.
wanted to say is, at 3 years old, this is when kids get to experiment and play, and they're tasting the world right now. And getting a RuPaul
Well, let me
doll
tell you, my
set is the
parents bought
same
me
as getting a
G.I.
tea
Joe.
set, the same as getting a fire truck. I mean, they're just learning everything and what the world consists of. And they're trying different clothes, they're trying nail polish, they're trying everything. 3 years old is a great experiment age
Yes,
to
exactly.
learn the world.
I really hate that they have toys that are just for girls or boys. They should have toys that are for both.
Not really. I mean,
I hate
It's
just
all on the
pink
parent.
or just blue. It drives me nuts. I went to go buy some interactive toys for my grandkids. I have the 4 little ones the other night with my husband, and I got really mad because they're all pink or blue. Like, why can't they be transgender with all the beautiful different colors? Why does it have to be pink or blue for a boy or girl? Why can't it be for everybody? Like, all the toys be for every child.
It's getting there.
That
Hey,
bothers
Maria.
me. That
Hey
bothers me.
Maria, I have a question. Send me a message here on TikTok, and I know an agency that you could contact them, and they'll get you in these little groups that it's an autism group, but they'll get you connected with a group that could help you with him, and guide you in the direction.
Morning,
Thank
Judy.
you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ladies
So,
are so cute. Look how
Marie,
cute
I
they
have a
are.
question. Marie, I have a question too. Does your daughter, has she gotten her son early intervention?
Yes.
As far as away
Yes,
from all
he
the,
has
away from the gay stuff and stuff. I'm talking about his learning and his.
learning for his autism. Yes, he has
Because
two.
my friend had a son who, has a son who was high functioning autistic, but he didn't speak until he was like 5.
Yeah.
And
He's
they taught him
nonverbal,
sign
he's
language.
I have
He had
a
all
lot of trouble
kinds
with
of
all
therapy
this.
coming in.
You think that's part of my autism?
He now just graduated from
I think
college.
it's just a lot of
And
overwhelming
he
sounds.
is he's going on to be like a teacher of sign language and helping people that are like
That's beautiful.
autistic.
That's so beautiful.
So yeah, he's a good kid, a good young
and
man.
He has 2 therapists from 9 to 1, Monday through Friday. He's starting verbal. He's nonverbal right now, but he's doing really good from counting and doing words and just
Good.
sentences.
Because early intervention is a big thing that people
My
should really
daughter's
do.
on it. She's on it. Like
Awesome.
she's on it. I have her going through everything. She's a really good mom. She's a single mom since he's not really co-parenting with her. She does 98%, and then she started working just recently at Ralph's, like in the middle of the night, just to help with finances. And she's amazing. She does everything. Like she's just so good. I'm really.
That's great. All right, I'm going to stop talking because we're taking over Edie and Judy's live.
I'm sorry,
I am
ladies.
so sorry. I'm so sorry, ladies.
That's all right. I just want to
Questions I
jump
need
in and read some of the comments that folks are commenting here. Going back to kids and colors and all this, and B is saying even as we get older, it should be acceptable to continue to explore your mind and to know what you love, and that's true. And Edie and I were just talking with a friend the other day who talked with a 12-year-old niece who, she thinks that she's not straight, but to say whether she's bi or gay or pan or asexual or anything, she doesn't know how she would feel yet. She hasn't dated anybody, she said. She doesn't know who she would want to date, but she feels kind of forced into having to label herself at 12 years old. And so she just to get people off case, she says, "Oh, I'm bi." And so this is something new. I mean, we spent our whole childhood wishing we could say we were gay because we knew who we were. We knew, I should speak for myself, but just from our conversation, I mean, I knew I was gay and how to keep it shut up my entire childhood. But now you've got such conversations where people are learning more about the spectrum of sexuality that it's a shame that some kids now feel forced into having to say something they are with before they really know for themselves, that they're not getting that freedom to let themselves explore and see and understand who they are. Though it's funny how the spectrum, not the spectrum, but the pressure keeps changing, keeps going one way or the other. For us as parents and grandparents, certainly just wherever our kids are, it's just like, oh, I want to be a vet. Well, no, I think today I want to be an acrobat. Well, today I think, we're just putting our kids in whatever and whoever they want. And that's the best we can do, because that's the best, I think, that they get to learn for themselves.
I've always supported my daughters when they came out to me. When my youngest, it will be 22 on this Monday in 2 days. She came out to me in like 10th grade and she's bisexual. Like, are you sure? The trend was going on and all that, all the girls, this and that. And I knew she was into the girl. And I supported her no matter what, whatever she wanted, and that's what she felt. And that's what I supported. I'm not to judge. I don't judge anybody. I love everybody for who they are and whoever loves. And
absolutely,
as long as you're not hurting anybody and you're loving for yourself, and that's positive and not negative, and I'm good for it.
See, and that's what I've said. I don't know why people's sexuality is a big problem. As long as you are not doing something illegal, as long as you are not pushing it out on somebody and coming on to somebody, why should it matter who I love? Why should it matter who I spend my bed with? It should not matter.
Exactly.
Sorry.
So
Sorry.
AJ's
I'm just
here on
saying.
YouTube saying, good morning, beautiful ladies. I'm reminding everyone on YouTube that we've got TikTok live on also. We've actually have guests on TikTok where you're hearing
Morning,
their
YouTube
conversation
and
as well as
TikTok.
ours. So now we have Donna on here said, I wish at 12 I could have talked to someone. Yeah, really. And what's nice is for this niece was able to talk with her aunt and be able to say what was going on with her. You know, and it came from the aunt asking her some questions. And so she knew it was okay to let her aunt know honestly how she was feeling and what was going on. And Carolyn is saying having a safe space and a trusted adult is everything. See, now they're all going to try to make me cry again. And then Christy, everything is labels. And so, you know, and I think I like to get away from the word labels because, yeah, people want to label somebody. But I'm thinking also that we're looking at self-identity, trying to identify ourselves because that's what language is for. So, and that's what we're trying to see what language works for us. And even gender, what gender works for us if we're saying he, she, or they. And I'll see, you know, and then we try to partition out. Well, I'm a he. Well, I'm a she. Well, I'm a they. Well, I'm a she, they. I'm a he, they, you know, and trying to understand the non-binary. And when we're feeling what's, you know, we what is it in some language? What is the language where they've got like 50 words for snow, you know? So we've got a lot of language to identify ourselves and express who we are.
Kim says, I work at an elementary school and fifth grade girls always talk about the pressure one and another feel or on their sexuality. And I believe that. That's what we were saying about so many of them are just like, hurry up and try to pick something because there is so much pressure put on your identity anymore that they're all like trying to figure out. I mean, it was basic when we were, I mean, I'm not to say that this was right, but it was basic when it was like gay and straight, you know, or bi and gay, bi and straight, you know, but now there's so many different labels that these kids are just like jumping out there saying, you know, because they don't know exactly what's going on with them.
Yeah,
you know,
they don't. They
we know that
acknowledge themselves
puberty,
and acknowledge themselves to know what these labels mean, the meaning of them.
Right, and we know that puberty with itself can be such an overwhelming
right.
piece of your body.
Yes,
you know,
exactly.
When you're going through so many different changes,
they don't know where to go, left, right, front, straight. They're like, where do I go? Where do I go?
Edie and Judy, there's a question in the comments from Brianna Brown.
Let's see, just let people be people. There's no problem. People make it their problem.
I'm asking how can I come out?
Brina, okay, I'm asking how can I come out of the closet to my family or a friend you trust?
I'd start out with the friend. You know,
a friend you trust.
Yes, a friend you trust. I for one, try coffee. I did it at the bar, but try coffee. You know, sitting down and you guys, because if that's truly your friend, chances are she's always wondered anyway. You know, so this way, I mean, and honestly, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you lose your friend over you being honest with who you are, then you didn't need that friend. You know, you need friends that are going to respect and love and appreciate who you are.
I lost some people when I came out the first time.
Yes.
And, you know, it's like, oh, well. I actually came out twice because of religion, and we won't get into that. But I actually came out twice, and my mom the second time was like, didn't you do this before? Yeah, I did.
So she was good with it? She was
cool. My mom was cool about
it. That's awesome. I love it.
So
I thought back in the day maybe I could be a lesbian. Because I watch certain things on TV or like, you know, at night, like, you know, I would not.
No, what are you talking about? Things. What are you talking about, Maria?
You know. You don't come out and I just would really care for the anatomy of the other. I just like my own anatomy. I just didn't really care for the other. Even though I'm married to a man, I just thought maybe I could be a certain type of way because.
Well, don't watch 50 Shades.
Well, I'm gonna tell
I never
you,
watched it. I heard it was kind of crazy, so I'm kind of scared to watch it.
if you
actually.
were 12 years old today, guess what? You'd all of a sudden you'd say, "I think I'm Pan."
I don't know what it would be.
I love the
I love it
person.
either way. I love it either way, though. My
Yeah,
husband
and
probably love it
Chrissy's
either
here.
way, so who knows?
As long as you're not hurting anybody, you are who you are. And that's the
Yeah.
thing, you know, people just need to lighten up.
There we go.
Little people
Lighten
are
up.
crazy sometimes.
I want to make sure we
Lighten
say
up.
hey to everybody that's over here on YouTube.
I want to say Vanessa joined us in the house.
I see there's a couple other bodies
Hey,
that are here,
YouTube.
but we don't see any. We can't see your names. So if you type something in the comments, then I'll be able to say, "Hey."
Give you a shout out. And Chrissy said our sexuality, it can change as they get older. Sexuality can be fluid. And
It does.
That's
I'm not
true,
even
too. I
crazy.
mean,
I've met so many people.
I have
It's
a,
crazy.
yeah, I have a friend when I came out when I was around 18. And so there was a friend I had who also, was around my age. And for like 10, 15 years, she was gay and full, completely gay, only interested in women. And all of a sudden she got interested in men. And then she kind of dropped from the world. And I went and sought her out. And she said, well, I started dating guys and I thought maybe people wouldn't like me anymore. And I said, you are who you are. You're a friend.
Yeah.
Let us know what's going on. And it was surprising for me because I had never met somebody who was just so forwardly just gay and suddenly thought, well, let me check out guys and discovered that there were guys that she liked. And so it's like, it's okay.
So we just added another person. I want to say,
I just said, don't tell my parents, because I didn't want them to still hold out hope for
I
me.
just want to say hi, Fuzzy Bear for being here.
Fuzzy Bear. Okay.
Hello,
Fuzz.
thank you for joining us. And there's Olivia over in YouTube. She said, hey.
I have several family members that were married to men and then later on went out to be themselves and are now married to all women.
So this is, we don't do this very often where we open up all these cameras here at once and invite all this extra conversation into us. You guys know that.
But,
so it can be difficult sometimes when you got a microphone on at the same time and we get that feedback. So, Fawzi, be careful with that because it makes it squeal in our ears.
Oh my!
Whatever, it sounds like you're growling on your microphone right now.
It's like background noise.
Yes.
I want to say something that Channing wrote here. This is great. I just sent a message to everyone on New Year's at midnight. Happy New Year's! I'm gay.
All right.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
So there you go. Yeah, so there's a way, when somebody asked us earlier, who should I come out for a family member or a friend, there's a way. How did that work out for you, Channing? Then right away, you found out who are your friends, who are your allies, which family could handle
it. That's right.
Right?
Whoever texted you back, you knew it was okay.
Breen, I think here's saying I'm really nervous to come out to people. You've got good company. You've got good company.
Here for you.
It is hard.
It
is really, really hard. I want to make sure that over here on YouTube, that they know that if you minimize the chat and then click on the thumbs up, it'll put a thumbs up and it'll help the algorithm realize that we're out here and we're doing live. You guys over here on TikTok, do me a favor. Everybody that's in here right now, there's 33 people. Tap, 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 tap on your screen. I see 1,300 or 13,000 likes right now, and nobody's tapping. Come on, get to tapping, tap, 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 tap. Okay, keep going. Okay, after you tap so many, confetti will shoot out from your screen, and it looks really cool.
AJ saying, high-tech rainbow ladies. Operating on all technology levels. High five from me.
I give you all high five.
More messages in here.
I don't know how you all do it. I really don't.
It isn't easy. I mean, without
my
Judy.
anxiety would be like.
Brina saying you guys are very supportive. Good. I'm glad that we're helping you out here. And Shannon saying definitely found out who in my life was for me and who to let go.
Yep.
Thankfully, mostly supportive. Yeah.
So we
that's
must have
good.
lost Fozzie and
Channing,
Maria.
Channing, you are really cool. I would never been brave and courageous enough to do it like that. Of course, we didn't have email then, so I'm off the hook. Who knows what I would have done? Push the button, close my eyes. Okay.
I wouldn't have done it like that.
No.
I would have been scared. Somehow I got kicked off. That's what I see.
Yeah,
And
Marcelo saying I came out to my parents on my 37th birthday, decided to do that and come out after going on, and we got a story here. But anyway, coming out to my parents at 37. I mean, even when my best friend from high school came out to me, I still waited a few years before I came out to him. So, and I'm saying for Brina, who's like afraid to come out. I mean, I'm saying even coming out to a best friend of mine who I knew was gay, and I was still afraid because I was still afraid he would say it's okay for me, but not for you. You know that fear is real, but it also is real that once we come out, there is such a relief of all that pressure because it is. You do find out who are your friends, who are not, which family members you
yes,
gotta
Brenna,
let go. And
I think you
who's
should.
straight.
I think you should go to a restaurant with your friends, sit down and do it. They're not going to act off in a restaurant, you
True,
know?
true.
And if they do,
Yeah. Yeah. Make sure you drive in separate cars just in case. So you get in your car and go home.
Michael didn't come out. Michael didn't come out to his parents till he was like 40 something.
It's hard. I didn't either until I was probably
They
40
got in a
something.
fight, and he's like, "I'm gay." He just yelled at him.
No.
And it was like, "Oh, okay."
Nah, I better not yell at my mother like that. You see me sitting here, right? Both eyes in my head.
Oh, trust
So
me,
my
trust me.
parents had thought, I'm reading here, my parents had thought of that possibility, and so did my siblings and friends. And
Right.
when I came out to folks at work on one of my jobs, it's like they were all smiling because they knew what I was going to say. They were just waiting for me to say it.
Right. Everybody all
People
knew
know.
anyway, just waiting. So, has there ever been anybody come out and it surprised you? I mean, you don't have to give their name, but you.
So let me say, Cassandra saying, "Hi guys, how you doing today?" If anybody came out
Thank
to
you,
me,
Cassandra.
that surprised me.
Or just anybody that has come out that really surprised you, or did you always have suspicions that they were anyway?
No, I didn't always have suspicion. One, this is more like among my daughter's friends, though. And, she said one of my friends came out to me, but I can't tell you who because they don't want me to tell you yet, even though they know you'd be cool about it. And so then I kept having to guess with it. So-and-so, so-and-so, so-and-so. And she said, well, no, I can't tell you. When she could finally tell me, I said, I never would have thought so. And she said, why? I said, because I never heard that person talk about anybody. She said, clue.
Yep. And that's what Christopher was saying too. His friend said that she never seen him out date or try to talk to anybody. Let's see. My mom loves my mate, but I feel she is still not comfortable talking about my sexuality. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it would be hard to talk about your sexuality if you were dating somebody of the, opposite sex. I mean, these certain things that mothers and children, once we tell you how not to get pregnant, and that's pretty much it. Once we cover that stuff, the rest of it's all on you. We don't have to talk about it no more. I mean, I don't want to know if you're having a good time.
Right.
Darnell, yeah. Darnell, yeah. It happens a lot.
Are you talking about, Brina, if it was easy for us to come out to friends who were straight? Because I talked about coming out to a friend who was gay.
Wait,
I'm not sure what you're asking.
What's it say?
There's a whole different stuff, yeah.
I came out on Facebook 5 years ago, and some of my family said about, well, you know what? I don't know. I mean, I don't know about coming out on Facebook. That's pretty,
Well, yeah, I don't know about that.
Oh my
That's
God.
brave.
That's brave. You get the bravery award for today. Because
But I've heard
Facebook.
people say that the person they came out to would say, "Oh, it's about time," or "We already knew."
Not on Facebook.
Not on Facebook, though.
No, I think it's more of a gentle thing. This is me. Because I always think, how we get to the holidays and we always start talking about when people choose the holidays and they're sitting there Thanksgiving dinner and you got all the family there.
together.
And all of a sudden you just like break it
I
out
don't know
on
if
them.
that's I don't know if that's the right time
Everybody's
either,
here.
but I have family members that now know that, like cousins and stuff like that, aunts and stuff, that now know that I'm married to a man. and they're cool about it. They're like, I want to meet him. I want to meet him. So
Yeah. So, yeah, and I'm trying to think, coming out to friends who are straight, I don't, when I first came out, I didn't do that. I came out, but, to myself and went out into the gay community and made new friends.
That's it.
And I didn't really keep with friends from grade school or high school because I stayed in Pittsburgh. I didn't really keep with friends I grew up with. I just went off to
So I felt
make
like
new friends.
when you and I went to my high school reunion, that was a moment of coming
Yeah.
out for me, because I felt like, the anxiety of showing up at a high school reunion and knowing that, I was there with my wife and everything. And I had so many
Mhm.
people remember me from when I was young and whatever. But I forgot that we're on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook.
They
And
all
so when we
recognized
got
me.
there, they were all like, "So hi, Judy, we all seen you on TikTok or whatever."
Yeah, and I think the first straight friend I came out to is really because my brother came out to them on my behalf, and he didn't even mean to. He didn't think he was doing anything wrong. He ran into friends of ours from high school, and they asked about me, and he was real proud because I had just gotten a poem published, and it was in a lesbian journal, and he showed it to them, and he contacted me and said, "Hey, they want to get in touch with me," and I was just floored, like, "You did what?" And he didn't even think anything of it. These were our friends, right? So that made it easy. These friends were great. And then I know another best friend I came out to when I was back in Pittsburgh. I ran into her. By then I was, I'd been out. I'd been married to a woman. I'd been divorced from this woman. I had, I was all into my life then. So I had no problem just telling her, what'd been going on. And she was fine. We were best friends since we were 2. And then we kind of separated because I separated myself from everybody. And it was kind of acceptable to separate from everybody after high school because everyone kind of went on their own ways and nobody really questioned it. But yeah, so I never had the experience of coming out to a friend who turned their back on me.
So Sweet Marie said
Welcome
she's
back,
still
Sweet Marie.
here. She just had to jump in the shower. So then all of a sudden, thank you, Sweet Marie. I had this visual that popped into my head, and like, be careful stepping over that edge of that shower, though. I told you about the time I fell out of that lady's shower and broke 2 ribs, right?
Oh, jeez.
Ooh.
Yeah, so be careful.
Be careful, Edie. I love you guys.
So here, this is who's this?
Planet Mirth.
Planet Mirth. I was always out, but there was letting folks know at work and places is the affirming act I love.
Yeah,
Wow. See, for
it's
me, it would
pressure.
make me shaking my boots.
Anxiety, but once it's out and it's done.
Yeah.
So I have I told you guys I have a job interview this week, and I'm really excited about this. And the job interview that I have is with a place that's real gay. And so
I'm at the gay organization. Not
Yeah.
just a lot of gay people work there.
right. So I'm just so excited about the chance to be able, I'll look funny if I don't wear a rainbow shirt.
You didn't wear a rainbow shirt yesterday.
I switched in the middle of the
That's
show.
right, you did. Yep, you did.
But not
Yeah.
on camera.
Yeah. Yeah, but it,
No.
it's
Not
so-
How
on
do I want to
TikTok
look at
anyway.
yesterday's recording? Did she switch on camera?
So Edie, will you be working from home, or you have to go out?
I'll be going out, but
Okay.
we don't really know exactly what the position is. I just know that the organization is gay, and so I'm just excited because to have the opportunity to be around gay people and make money doing it,
Yeah.
they're gonna like pay me to be
Yeah.
there. So that's if I get the
Yeah.
job. We'll see.
And Whitney, I think that's
Well,
Whitney who's
great
here.
for ya.
10 seconds, and I love y'all. Bye. Thank you, Whitney. I'm glad you joined us.
Well, thank you, Whitney. It's
And we
good
got
to
Marie
see
over
you.
here on YouTube also.
Thank you. Are you guys following us on YouTube and TikTok and all that? Are you following? And YouTube, make sure you're subscribing. There's no cost over there to subscribe, but it just really helps out with the numbers.
That are all wishing you good luck, Edie.
Thank you.
So yeah, I never went to a job interview where I could like wear my pride stuff.
I'm trying to decide
Gosh.
what pride shirt to wear to
Which
the
one is the
interview.
appropriate one to wear to an interview?
Right. What I think. I mean, I
Too
don't
bad.
know.
Yeah, 'cause it's gonna be this week's the interview.
Mhm.
Oh man, too
Something
bad
a
you
little
didn't like bring
dressy.
down the shirt you're thinking of, and you could ask everybody here which one should you wear. Should it
Which
be-
shirt should I wear?
Yeah. Should it be we're all equal, or should it be love written across in rainbow
I
colors?
think I'll wear that one because that's my new
Yeah,
one,
that's
and
your
it's
new one.
embroidered,
It's
and it was kind of
embroidered.
expensive.
Yeah.
You
The
know.
love with the one that says love with rainbow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. That and I'm gonna wear long pants, jeans. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she says. I think. If you're like me, last minute you're changing everything.
And I'm gonna wear my Rainbow Keen sandals.
There you go. Rainbow
Yeah.
King sandal. You
Oh
gonna
no,
have-
no, no. Then
oh.
again, but see, I hate to be too formal and show up in my coach, all my coach stuff,
Yeah.
my rainbow coach stuff.
Yeah, they might think you don't need the job.
I do need the job.
Don't go all coach then.
Well, they don't know where she doesn't pay full price for anything.
Yes.
Yeah, but they don't know that. I
You're
love that
right.
ring, by the way.
I do too. I want the necklace for it too.
Yeah, Edie showed me. First, you talked about the necklace. You talked about the necklace. And I'm trying to think of some really formal kind of necklace, and I thought, I know, I can't imagine you. I don't see you. And then when you showed me what it was, like, oh yeah, you would wear that. It's a beautiful necklace.
I was just gonna say,
right up
Christmas
her
is
alley
coming.
kind of necklace.
I'll probably buy it before Christmas. That might be my present. Like if I get the job, that might be my present for myself.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Right.
There you go.
So when is the interview?
Wednesday.
Awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, AJ's also saying no coach yet. Wait until you get a raise.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Oh, they
yeah.
want to see the ring again.
It is beautiful. I love it.
Yeah. So again, word it out. Edie does not pay full price for anything.
no,
But if she takes her wife out on a date, she will go all out.
Oh,
yeah.
that sounds like Michael.
She gets to have like a Pepsi with her
Yeah.
dinner.
Yeah.
He gets to have a Pepsi. Oh,
Oh.
not water with lemon.
I do that.
Lemon, yeah. And then take the sweetener.
Oh heck
Michael's
yeah.
mom does that.
I do it. I do it all the time. All the time. I can't even imagine. When they don't have, that's one of the first things when I go to place my order in the restaurant and I look over to make sure that there's Splenda on the table. Because if there's not Splenda on the table, I'm afraid I hate to ask for it because that makes me look cheap.
Yeah, she'd rather like saying, "Oh darn, I forgot to bring Splenda with me again." You know, I keep saying I should bring
Always
Splenda
have
with
some in
me.
your, always have
It would
some in
be
your
like,
pocket
oh,
or something.
grandma's.
Yeah, well, here.
I think you're not a real grandma. It's not just that you're not a real grandma till you make your own
Oh, my
lemonade at the
shirt down.
table, but you're not a real grandma until you bring your own Splenda. You're on the camera here, but you're cute. Oh, Edie went to get the coffee. I was gonna go do that. Edie,
I got this ready for us
Edie,
this morning.
oh, look at that. Edie brought.
Yeah, I did that this
I like
morning.
Splenda too.
Come on back, have a seat, and let me
Yeah,
go
I'm
get the
packing up.
coffee. I didn't bring any books for my book report here.
Just talk to him.
Ah.
He was sleeping.
So let's
Yeah,
see. I
you
take
woke up
flavor
late,
packs
so-
with me. Yeah. So what they want to know what job you're going to. All we can say right now is that it's a job for for a gay organization, and they know Edie already. So they
See, I
know
was
who
looking
they're
at a
interviewing
job-
for
I
this
was looking at
job.
a job here, and with the AIDS, whatever it is, I can't remember the name of it. They're usually hiring, and I was thinking about doing that because I don't want to work at Walmart the rest of my life.
Right. And so I know. So it is nice once we get to a certain age,
Yeah,
kind of like when you get to do your second career or your next career.
Thank you,
Everybody's
Carolyn.
always saying they want to do something that they've always wanted to do and they enjoy it. So for
Right.
us, just the fact that there are so many gay organizations now that we can apply for jobs with is just wonderful.
Well, and
Not
then
here where
I mean,
live.
I've been a dental technician my whole life. 40-something years I've been making dentures. I am so tired of making dentures and making people's teeth. Just so tired of it.
So, Edie, can you make mine when I need them? Because I'm
No,
going to need them
absolutely not. I could even joke with you and say, "Oh, sure." Hell to the no. I ain't making not another set of teeth. Mm-mm.
And I think
Did-
you remember
might
what
have
about
to-
was
these
you
I
might have to
cruel?
give me some
Was I
money
like
can
that?
go to, though.
I think we have put away a chapter of life of making dentures.
This ain't happening no more.
I know. I was only
And
joking with you.
time
I
to do something
know.
new. But you know what?
And
When you
know
messed
what,
up,
Edie, I'm proud of you.
when
I
you
am
messed
proud
up,
of you.
I think when you messed up two shoulders, you don't want to go back and do what you were doing that caused that problem to
And
begin
I
with.
can't imagine. I have arthritis in my shoulders, and I can't imagine what you went through.
Yeah,
You
I mean,
can't.
I'm able
You
to.
can't. I
I'm
mean,
able to
it's-
lift them now, and they're feeling pretty good. But yesterday I helped pack up the truck and all that kind of stuff. But boy, was I beat up last night. I mean,
But you didn't oversleep.
what?
You didn't oversleep.
Oh, that's because I don't sleep. I'm gonna take a nap here in a
Same
little
here.
while. I'll take a nap.
What
Judy
happened?
deserved that. Judy deserved that.
Yep.
He
Yeah.
deserves sleeping in.
What happened is, I think Edie woke up in the middle of the night, and so then I woke up, and then I heard her fall back to sleep, but then I stayed awake for a really long time, and then I finally fell asleep.
Yeah.
And I thought you even tried to call me this
I
morning.
sleep for
and I
like an
didn't hear the
hour and
phone.
maybe 2 hours if I'm lucky.
Yeah, I mean, I
Let's
slept for
see.
Talking to
Did you
Edie
go
and Judy.
through the camping gear?
I'm
Yes,
on
we
there,
did. We went through the
There's
camping
Michael.
gear. We
Morning.
got the truck completely packed. Only thing it's not in there is our clothes and our food. We are pretty much we tried out the porta potty. I tried out the porta potty.
Yeah.
Judy shot a
not
video.
really, but
Yeah. Judy shot a video of me doing an unboxing of the porta potty. So that's
Yep.
going to be a lot of fun.
That's why you got a thumbs up.
Let's see. When did y'all
Sorry,
head out?
talking to Michael.
We haven't gone yet. We go camping next week. We just was afraid it was going to take us like the whole week to load the truck.
right. We also saw, we had to see what do we need to take, what do we need to buy. We had to pull out all our gear because I think we didn't even camp last year at all.
No,
You might have.
I'm
with
still up in
fishing
the air
folks, I'm
about
not
getting
sure.
a wagon though.
Oh yeah.
For some reason, I just
Yeah.
feel like I wish I would have one. But we
Well,
got
I
that
think-
one thing.
Yeah, we
No,
have
remember,
a dolly.
we
We
got
have
that
a dolly. But if we can find a wagon, that would probably be a good thing.
Yeah,
to
but they don't
try.
fold down real small, and we're pretty
We're
jammed.
pretty packed in there.
Mhm.
I'm thinking that they're going to have hand carts there. I'm hoping to have hand carts there. So when we unload our stuff, because we're not camping next to where we park. It's not like going camping at Raccoon Creek or someplace. You just pull up in your car and then pitch your tent there. We got to park the car and then go up into the forest. So they'll have.
So still Maggie said she's a nervous traveler. She packs up early. I'm a nervous traveler on anything. Okay, like I have that job interview. And if I have a doctor's appointment, I'm the same way. I will get there probably almost 20 minutes early so I can sit in the parking lot and make sure I am where I'm supposed to be and just like there. So
Yes.
because I can't stand being late. I can't stand it. And for a doctor's appointment or a job, oh my God.
For a
I
job interview,
I
I'm
probably,
definitely early
honestly,
because you don't know
today,
if there's going to be an
it gave me a
accident on the
different
road or what.
address, so
Yeah.
I think maybe today I might even take a ride where it
Yeah.
is, just so I'll
Yeah.
make sure I'll be able to just ride up there and sit in the parking lot and wait.
Yeah.
My father always said I'd rather be somewhere 2 hours early than 2 minutes late.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
I
that's
believe
exactly
it.
how I am.
I believe
And my
it.
mother would always wait till like 15 minutes before we're leaving, and she'll start putting her lipstick on and start getting ready. And my dad would be like, Marlene.
Oh my God. You don't know.
Gives
I
me
want to
anxiety.
bang my head off the table.
Yes.
I can't stand it. It's like, oh, please. I always say,
It's time to go.
I get mad and under my breath, I say, I guess we're going to fold some laundry, huh? Because it's like we got all kind of time. Might as well just fold laundry. Just chill out. No big hurry.
I'm one of these folks where what happens is like, okay, this time and I got so many things to do. It's like, oh, let me just do this. I'll be able to finish this before it's time to go. Oh, I'll be able to finish this before it's time to go. And if I start something it's time to go, it's really hard for me to stop in the middle
You
of what
gotta
I'm
finish
doing.
it before you go.
Fold
Yeah.
laundry.
Yes.
My husband is chronically late. I hate it.
I know.
I can't read who the name is, but said that. But
Yes, still
Yeah.
Maggie. So
Oh,
what I
still.
can't understand is like, do you think that people that are in relationships, because we always have all kind of relationship information advice and all that. People that are in relationships, usually one of them is always on time and the other one is always dragging. Do you think that's what it is? Because I don't know, but it just makes me crazy.
Yes.
And then there's always the idea that, the thing that I've learned about is people, someone who's always on time. It's not just that you're always on time. You're early. You're especially early. So it's not even just being
I'll
on
do it, Michael.
time. It's being especially early.
Well,
And I'm
but when
always
you're
trying to
supposed to
pack
be
so much
somebody,
I end up being late. And it means like pulling each other a
but
little
I've
bit.
heard somebody
And
else say this
and-
too. Like if you're supposed to say you're going on a trip and you say we're going to leave at 8:00 in the morning, right? That means in the car
At
driving down the driveway at 8:00.
That's right.
That don't mean
That's right.
grabbing.
Everything is packed.
Yeah, that's right. That don't mean grabbing those last few items out of the house, and
But
and then you
dude,
gotta.
When I travel, I'm always an overpacker.
Oh, me too.
I always pack more than I ever need.
So here we have TikTok. Okay, I have my clothes out the day before.
Yeah.
And Shannon, my wife, and I both can't be on time. Everyone tells us to be there 30 minutes earlier.
I used to
than
lie
they
to one of my
want.
friends. Her name was
Yeah.
Bridget, and she may be watching or whatever. But we used to always go out like Friday nights and all that kind of stuff. This was even after I had children and everything. We was all grown up. So it'd be the girls, night out and everything like that. We would lie to her. We weren't going out till 9:00, but we would always tell her 8:00 because we could guarantee she was going to be an hour late.
Yeah, and AJ
You've done
saying,
that before too. Oh, that's so funny.
yeah, AJ saying, running back in the house saying, I forgot it. That's me. That's definitely me. Edie told me to leave the house once. I must have come back 4 times.
And I was always taught that if you go back to the house, it's bad luck.
Yes.
Ooh,
You heard that too?
no, I
Yes.
never heard that.
I have too, and it just like makes me crazy. I mean, but I can't put my old fashioned superstitions on Judy, because I was raised in a house with a whole bunch of old fashioned superstition stuff. Like
But 8:00 means 8:00.
but yes, I can't, like the hat that I'm losing. Remember my gay pride visor that I can't find? Well,
Oh.
everybody, my sister said, well, look in your bedroom. I can't imagine that hat being in my bedroom because we have a rule, and I was always raised with you never put a hat on the bed. So I
there's
can't
no way
imagine.
you brought your hat into the bedroom at all.
I
Like, keep that hat
Oh, no.
far away from the bed.
yeah, because it's bad luck.
Yeah, and I never knew that either. And I would throw my hat
Yeah, I
down on the
didn't
bed
know
and go
that.
do something. It's like, get that hat off the bed. You're doing bad luck putting the
I
hat on
just
the
freak
bed.
out. And I
never heard
know
that one.
I know I shouldn't feel that way because I know those are just stupid old fashioned, but
But they came
I
from
was
somewhere.
I was raised with it,
you know.
You're not
Now,
allowed to
I can
sweep.
imagine.
I'm not allowed to sweep dirt out the door after 6:00 in the evening neither.
What's that?
Dirt, you can't sweep dirt out the
Out
door.
Oh,
Give-
I've heard that one. I've heard that one.
Ah, that's interesting.
And
Now I
don't
can.
sweep someone's feet. Don't sweep
Oh,
sweep
yeah.
someone's feet.
Yeah,
No,
or if you
yeah.
fall up the steps, that means you're not going to get married this year and stuff like that.
All those superstitions.
And what about a picture falls off the wall? Lordy, 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 somebody's gonna die. That was my great grandmother.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, Edie, you know what's funny is you were just talking about the time and stuff like that. Michael's mom is like, if she says 8:00, sometimes it's 7:30, sometimes it's 8:30.
Oh.
That drives me crazy. Michael just said, Mom wants to go out for breakfast at Cracker Barrel. I said, okay. She goes, about 10:30. He goes, that could mean 10. That could mean before 10. And I'm like, no, not for me.
Somebody got to tell me exactly what time to go.
Yeah, Amanda's
Exactly.
here.
10:30
Good
is
morning.
10:30.
Good morning, Amanda. It's good to see you. I want to thank everybody that's joining us on YouTube. Thank everybody that's joining us over here on TikTok. It's been a really nice conversation.
Amanda said, I just wanted to let you know that I can't always hop on, but every time I see that y'all live, it puts a big smile on my face. Oh,
Thank you, Amanda.
That puts a smile on my face. So something I did want to point out, there are ways that we're also very compatible
Yeah,
because we both wanted a truck loaded with everything we could load it up with
right.
this weekend.
Right. So we did
And we don't even leave
took
next
like
weekend, but we got it loaded up
we
this
took
weekend.
breaks and sat
Mhm.
down, got a drink of water, shot
Yeah.
the video that I wanted
Yeah.
to shoot, and then
And-
continued to pack. And it's
Yeah.
good. We're good to go. Now, God help us if anybody needs anything hauled in the truck this week because it ain't
It's not gonna
happening.
happen this week. And I'm gonna be cleaning out the kitty litter and make it real fresh
Oh,
and
that's
ready
right.
this
You're not going
week.
to the weekend. That's right.
Well, actually, we're not leaving till next Monday.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
just
really?
it's just we thought that by the time we dug through all the stuff and got the tents, because we're taking 2 tents, one for our clothes and one for us, and
Yeah.
all the stuff.
And it's not that we have that many clothes, it's just one for our stuff to go in so that we don't have to crowd ourselves into a tent to sleep. 'Cause
Right.
we've grown now. We don't do stuff like that anymore.
That's a good idea, though.
And we
I never
did
thought
get,
about that.
and this time we got cots. We usually
Yeah.
sleep on our air mattress. So we got cots that we're going to put side by side and then put our air mattress on top of them so that hopefully that'll be a little more comfortable.
Right. We'll still
Wow.
take our Tylenol and ibuprofen.
Yeah, definitely take
The
the
chances
Tylenol.
are I'll have
Yes,
my
don't forget that.
my clothes packed today too.
I need mine thrown in the washer.
Ah,
Remember,
How many
Yeah.
books is Judy taking?
they're just gonna get dirty.
she's
anyway.
not, she's only taken one book to kind of keep her busy. And then when we go,
Okay.
they have people
Somebody-
selling books there.
Oh,
So this
okay.
is a women's festival, and at the women's festival there'll be people selling music, people selling books. There'll be people showing you how to. There'll be people selling toys. There'll be people. If I happen to lose you on TikTok, yes, there'll be people showing workshops on how to use certain items, and and keep yourself as healthy as possible.
Right.
So are you going to need to get a trailer to carry that stuff home?
No, we've gone many times, and a lot of times, if there's something we really want, usually the items we purchase maybe not that big. I mean, we can fit it
Okay.
underneath of a seat in the car.
Okay.
We ain't bringing no.
What's that?
I'm like,
Yeah.
Daddy, you're
What's
leaving
that
some
big?
stuff there.
We're not bringing no swings home or nothing like that.
And they ship things, big items. A lot of
Yeah, they'll
vendors
ship
will
them.
ship them.
They'll
Or
ship
them,
they'll
yeah.
ship stuff.
Yes, I think I might get a new if the agents or the companies there that sells those rainbow hoodies.
Yeah.
Like my
Where
rainbow.
is the festival again?
This one's in Michigan.
Someone was asking.
Yeah.
Carolyn was asking.
AJ's here saying, I wish Kentucky had events like that.
So-
And they're
Carolyn,
all
it's in Michigan.
I want a new one of these, a new rainbow hoodie.
Oh, yes.
So, because this one, I've had this one since Judy bought it for me. It's got like little holes in the sleeves are
So
back.
it's been worn. At least I know if I buy you something,
Those
you
are
wear
nice,
it.
though.
I mean, it's
They're nice when they got holes in them. and stuff.
Yeah, this is nice, and the sleeves are frayed
Nice and
and stuff.
comfortable.
It is. It's good.
yeah.
Are you gonna
Carolyn's
do
saying wish I
videos
was
while
close
you're
to
there?
Michigan.
No, I don't think so. People usually are topless and stuff like that at these festivals, so it's a privacy.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we all want to see.
Yeah, but you can't do that. Just like when you can't take pictures at a nudist bank, beach or whatever.
Right, this is privacy, and I want everybody to respect the fact that they're having a good time and they don't have to
Right.
worry about us being there and be like, "Oh my God, there's them grannies." Hopefully, they don't get that
They
camera
got
out.
that camera.
You know,
We're gonna go live. Everybody, run!
right?
Right.
Now, that doesn't mean that I couldn't possibly set up in our tent area
Oh,
and go live, and Judy and I sit there and chit chat like we
Or you
do.
can do a video. You guys
Yeah.
can do a
And we
video.
just pay attention that the background is just our tent. You can't
Yeah.
see people walking by. 'cause
Woods
we don't
and
know who's
tent
gonna
and all
walk
that
by.
kind of stuff, right?
Mhm.
But you know what? You're gonna be having so much fun. You're not even gonna be thinking about that.
Well, I plan on doing a lot of chilling. I told
Yeah,
Judy
you do.
that if she wants to walk, because it's acres, if she wants to walk and go somewhere and stuff, my knees and stuff are like, oh, so
Yep.
it's like I'm okay. I'll just sit here
Is there
and
any place
chill.
for you to go fishing?
No, but I'm gonna sit there and drink a lot of coffee and try
chat
out my
with the ladies.
Yeah, I do a lot of chit chatting. I'm a, chit
Okay, I have
chat.
a question for you, Edie. Do you still use the bidet?
Yes, I do every day.
I keep telling Michael I eat one. I eat one.
Every day I use the bidet.
I keep
Yes,
asking. I see Michael for Christmas. I think I need a bidet.
I used the
Maybe
bidet
not as
this
fancy
morning.
as Edie's, but
Yeah, it's just a way of life now. I mean, it's just
I know, right?
it is what it is. I don't even think about it. I did turn the heat down on the seat
Yeah.
because I felt like it was a little warm. It was like 90 something degrees outside, and there was no reason for me to sit on something that just was a little bit too warm.
Making who warm. So AJ saying also I need to live in Michigan and Dennis Jones is hi, it's Diane out in Colorado doing bookbinding again.
Oh, Diane. Okay.
Cool.
Faye was leaving this week too and going out to a choir, a gay choir concert
That's
thing.
nice. Wow. And then that one chick thing, good morning. So the thing, AJ, is that, I mean, I don't know, they're all across the country are music festivals or women's music festivals. They're everywhere. And maybe there is someplace that's closer to you. I mean, we don't have, we used to have Ohio, which is where we met. And that was only like 3-4 hours away. Now we got to go all the way to Michigan. I think it's like an 8-hour trip, but it will probably take us more like 12.
This is where my daughter yesterday, I said to her, I says, you know, I said, we're going to be like, it'll be a road trip. We're going to have a lot of fun. We'll take our time. We'll get there and we'll stay the night. Did you book us a room yet? You're going to do that today? So I told, and she says, Mom, she says, you always say that. And you know, a long road trip is not a good time. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? 8 hours in the car can be pretty miserable, you know. But we always have fun, and we'll get food, and, you know.
And yes, Music Woman, we are drinking out of the cup that you got us.
Thank you very much, Music Woman.
I'm a catacorn. I'm gonna get a refill. You want a refill too?
No, I've already had
enough. Huh? I'm gonna get a refill.
You've been up a while, Judy.
Yeah, I've been up for a while. I got
Edie, can I ask you a question?
You sure can.
Oh no, go ahead. Go ahead and say what you were going to say.
I'm a sneak and kind of trick her into taking me to breakfast. Go ahead.
But the organization that you were talking about a couple of weekends ago about where you met, where you go for the gay older people.
Yeah.
And you can meet you can do, because I know in Orlando, when I lived in Orlando, they had things that you could like do soccer, you could do running and different things with people. What is the name of the place? Because we live in such a small town. I don't know if I would be able, if there's anything here.
Well, I know you can find people if you want to do that kind of stuff on meetup.com. But the gay organization that I've been familiarizing myself with is Hugh Lane.
Okay.
Yeah, so they have a lot of services, medical services.
Michael and I have been looking for like gay friends around here, and most of them just want, you know, to hook up.
Yeah, this isn't a dating site or any kind of that junk, you know. So
it's Hugh Lane.
Uh-huh.
And meetup.com?
Yep.
Okay.
I think you gotta be 75, right?
No.
I'm teasing.
You have to be 50.
What's talking
you gotta
about
be
now?
50 or 55 to belong to Hugh Lane.
Okay. Thank you, Edie.
That's for the senior group.
Yeah, that's for the senior group. They have a lot of things going on for the younger people. They do gender affirming. They help people with their medicines. They also like help with people in their transition. They have legal services there that will help you with name changes and all those kind of things.
And that's Hugh Lane?
Yes.
Hugh Lane Wellness Foundation.
HUGHLANE Wellness Foundation.
That is a national organization, and so they have, you know, local offices. We, you know, set up different parts of the country. And something I just realized is I've got this book, and I gave, you know, I wasn't really enjoying it because I think it's a book for younger folks that I'm like, I'm past that, right? And so there were more books in the series, and I gave Edie 3 books in the series, and I thought I only had 3, and I still have one here. So I'm hoping I didn't give her a book or we gave away that I wanted to read. That would be sad to me, but it'd be great for someone else.
Well, I was gonna say, you want me to contact her and give her that one so she'll have them all?
If she wants to, because and I think it is. I think that maybe I just had 4 books by that author.
So
it's a nice detective.
So I told
series.
you before about the buy nothing, pay nothing thing on Facebook, where people donate stuff and you get free stuff and you give free stuff. Well, I've been turning out to be the cool gay old lady on the hill here because we've been giving out like any old gay books and stuff that we have that, you know, and so I gave away, I can't remember what it was maybe another stack of books right at
Mhm.
Pride time. And
Yeah,
somebody actually sent
yeah.
me a message saying what a wonderful gift to give
That's
out during
good.
Pride time.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
So
good.
we put these ones out, and I wrote on it, lesbian detective stories.
Yeah, and so this is another one in the series. And I would say it's called Anticipation by Terry Brenneman, something like that. So, it's the book is fine. And so if you want detective novels, that's a nice one to get. The writer
So,
got a
Judy,
whole series out.
Judy, do you keep books or do you read them and give them away?
I keep them.
We have a lot. We have a lot of books.
Me too. I can't give my books away.
But these ones were given to us by one of the
Right.
ladies down at the organization, the senior group. She
Right.
gave me a huge bag of gay books. And so
Yeah.
Judy went through them and decided which ones she wanted to keep and which ones we would give away. So that's what we did.
That's cool.
Because there's a lot of other gay people out there that might enjoy it.
Mhm.
But the first
Right.
stack I gave away, it was a straight woman that just enjoys reading gay love stories. They
Mhm.
were lesbian love stories. And so
You would be surprised. You'd be surprised because I was talking to my friend who cuts my hair, which needs to get cut. But she's straight. I met her when I did theater, and I was talking to her about my writing, and I said, I'm like stuck because I'm writing a novel, but then I'm like stuck on where I'm going next with it. And I said I was actually thinking about doing romance novels, like gay romance
Yeah.
novels. And she's like, you would be surprised how many straight women will read even a male gay romance novel. And I'm like, really? I was shocked. I was like, really?
oh yeah.
Yeah. And that was because that was surprising for me when Edie mentioned this, and Edie told me, well, we read all these straight romance novels, and I said, well, I think just because that's what we have, and it was very rare to get a gay romance novel, and so we just read what was there. But I also know, sometimes when I tell some friends, who are straight about an anthology of lesbian and gay writing, they get very interested and want to read it too. And it makes sense to me now because they also don't get exposed to it and they would like to. And it's because the gay community is so small and so hidden and so whatever.
And there's a difference between just a gay novel and gay porn. We're not, you're not talking about that. That's a whole nother thing. But they enjoy watching or reading about someone falling in love and what love is.
Not one chick
Good morning,
is saying,
Julia.
well, my date last night went really well. Oh,
I'm
that's
happy for
chick.
you, that
Good
one
morning.
chick. Congratulations. Thank you very much for joining us over here on YouTube. So that one chick last night had a date.
Did we know this was happening?
I don't know.
No, that one chick said who she is from TikTok. Let me see. Nope, I can't. So who? Oh, maybe I'm wrong. But anyway, I'm glad that it went really well.
Morning, Laura. Sweet peas. Thank you. Let's see. I listen, and Donna and Rhonda say they listen to romance stories. I like them too.
I like to read. I would rather. I'm sure, Judy, you don't do the
audio
books, right?
No, it would never. No.
I like to turn a page, and I don't like the Kindles and stuff. I'd like to turn a page. That's who I am.
Yeah.
Well, Judy
I tell you, I don't do audio
nice.
because we're talking. I have an app on my phone that prints what we're saying, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
And then the app, it disappears. Yeah. It's just there and does a closed caption kind of thing and then disappears.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. One of Edie's coworkers told her about it because I never knew about it. So I should go to a deaf organization more often to find out what else is there that I don't know, especially when it comes to apps.
Because I worked with a couple people that were deaf, and she showed me that's what she used, and she would just put it in her pocket or whatever when we'd have meetings and stuff, and then later on she'd be able to pull it out and go over whatever the meeting was, so that way she didn't miss anything.
Right, because I'm there busy with lip reading the whole time, and if I have to read and then I miss stuff, or write notes, I miss stuff. Okay,
Julia, gotta go
one
feed
chick
the
is
kids.
Katie from TikTok. Gotcha.
Julia, what are you gonna feed them? I want some bacon and eggs and toast.
I want some sausage and
I know you do, Wesley. I know you want some sausage.
Actually, I don't, Edie. Ask Michael; he'll tell you. Anyway.
I love that. You know what?
Get mannered here.
I love that because you got into the camera like I do. Actually, I know you do. And you said, actually, I know I don't. That was good.
So Katie, or that one,
depending on what kind of sausage. No.
Breakfast sausage or Italian sweet sausage?
Oh
No,
my.
Italian I'll take.
Oh my God. Stop it. They're
It's
making me
getting warm in here.
blush.
Hold on. It's getting warm
Yeah.
in here.
It's getting hot in here.
so Katie, they're getting hot in there too. Like, are you getting another date with this person if it went really well last night? And it's a new person you had a date with? Or look at Wesley fanning himself.
Did the person stay the night and you fixed breakfast, or did you how did that one chick, we want details on the date. Did you just go on a regular date, like where you had dinner?
Met each other and okay, I came home covered.
Oh my God.
Covered in
black
lipstick.
lipstick.
Oh, that sounds good.
Covered.
Edie,
What?
Edie.
What?
I had to peek over my fan
Oh
because it was
my.
getting warm in here.
It is getting hot in here.
So is
hot
there
in
any
here.
questions on YouTube?
She's just telling us all about, she came home with covered with black lipstick.
Oh, okay.
So her date went well.
She said it went really well.
Really well.
Really
Good for
well.
her.
I'm hoping that means there's gonna be another one.
Yeah, so that's what we want to know. Is there going to be another date going, or well, I guess you'd think so if she come home covered with.
I would think so.
But
I
you
would
know
hope
what?
so.
I don't want to be covered with black lipstick on my first date. Okay, maybe when I was young I would.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I think that's the
Yeah, I guess so. How old are you?
Or if you just came out and it was your first date.
Oh my
you'd
God.
be really excited.
Oh,
Julia's feeding the kids Fruity Pebbles.
oh.
My mom, when I came out, my mom said, "So you're one of those fruities, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm one of those fruities."
Yep.
She's like, "Well, keep it sweet and loving, sweet and loving."
Ah,
Yeah, and Katie's saying really well. And yes, we're going to go out again. I'm 40. This is my
first. What's a T4T mean? What's that mean, Wesley?
I'm not
T
sure.
for T.
T for T. Well, we don't know. T.
We grannies and we don't know
We
all
don't
this
know what
stuff
T
yet.
for
We don't
T.
know shorthand. We might have learned the old shorthand, but okay, that's what I thought. Something like that.
Oh, okay.
Trans date.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Now she's gonna make me cry.
Okay, so you're trans and you went out with someone that's trans. Okay, you're both trans girls. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and
that's cool.
I'm becoming. I need a bucket to catch my tears.
Here, you can wipe them on my shirt.
Judy, you're like me. Michael will sit here and he cried during one movie, and I was like, "Are you crying?" He's like, "No." I'm like, "Why are your glasses off your face?"
Because they got too wet and I don't have windshield wipers.
Right. But I'm emotional a lot of times.
Well, congratulations, that
Hey,
one
I am
chick.
so
I'm happy
glad
for
for
you.
you. I'm so glad for you.
Yes.
We want to hear more. We want to hear more next time we come on. Yeah, we'll be here next weekend too.
Yes, we will. We'll be here next weekend.
We want to
So-
hear
Will
about
be.
more.
We
Good,
covered
good.
quite a few topics today. We're going to be calling it a day.
Okay.
Yes, I was just going to say I'm going to have to go because 10 o'clock sometimes means 10 o'clock and sometimes 10:30 means 10 o'clock. So I have to get ready to go for breakfast. So.
Yes. So I want to thank you all for joining us.
Thank you, ladies, for letting me up in the box. I really appreciate it. I had fun.
That's
Love you
good.
guys so much.
Hey, everybody here, make sure you're following. We'll be back here every weekend as long as we can, and the creek don't rise. At 8 o'clock in the morning, Eastern time, so that we can share and support the LGBT community. I want to
shout
make
out
sure-
to Sandra here who just came in. She said she's gonna watch the YouTube later.
Make sure you follow us on Edie and Judy Rainbow Grannies over on our YouTube channel. So if you're not sure how to do that, all you do is go to my profile picture on TikTok and click on it. It'll take you right over there to the YouTube, and then you subscribe. You can watch all those cool videos. Sometimes we're lucky enough to actually have people we interview, and sometimes we just talk crazy junk. If you didn't get to see yesterday's, oh my goodness.
Anyway, yes, that was. I love you guys. I'm gonna go and have a great day, everybody.
Thank you very much. See you
And
later,
give
Wesley.
Wesley.
goodbye to
Watch the video,
Christopher.
the YouTube
Christopher
video
logged
later.
off already.
Okay.
Love
Okay.
you.
See
Love you
everybody.
too. Let's see it.
Have a great day. Have
Okay.
a great week.
Let me make sure I say bye over here. Bye. Thank you.